Show there's not a bicyclist. Ba-ba-boom, ba-boom. Wave to the bicyclist. BikeBlogger here. Topic of the day. Topic of the day. Biking to work, getting started guide for newbies. Newbies! Okay, so let's get down to basics. Food, water, shelter, right? So you need some way of eating when you get to your destination. So bring cash to buy stuff. If you live in a urban area, you can get food easily from any nearby restaurant. They can get expensive though. A lot of bicycle commuters are pretty money conscious, so you can bring your own food, brown bag it, so to speak. I'd recommend like some sort of a Tupperware or something, so it doesn't spill everywhere inside your pack. Which leads me to, let's wait for this dude. Which leads me to, I think there's a way I could cut around back there, but let's wait for this guy. Leads me to carrying your stuff with you. So you can, I talked about this in the previous video. You could use a backpack, probably most common. Use panniers or some sort of bike bag, you know, handlebar bag. Oh, that's not gonna be able to hold that much. Frame bag, you can fit a lot in a frame bag, depending on your frame. Wow, there's nobody around. How about that? Nobody around. Whew. Beautiful day today. Not so worried about clothing, but that's kind of one of the essentials too. Micro begins 8/9/21. What does that even mean? What does that mean? What is micro? What does micro mean? Micromanagement? Microeconomics? Whew. So yeah, the basics. Food, water. Always bring water with you. Stay hydrated. Hydrated. Very important. Shelter. So you're gonna want fenders. You may not want to put brain fenders on your bike. And if that's the case, I'd recommend buying another bike, because taking fenders on and off is kind of difficult. You can get the kind of fender that clips on to your bike, and that works pretty good. It's better than nothing. Quick tip on that. If you're gonna use a clip-on fender, well, be sure it's on there tight so it doesn't fall off, but make sure it's as close as possible near the tire, because you're gonna get better coverage the closer it is to the tire. But you still need about 10 millimeters clear, I'd say, to prevent mud and other things getting on it. Stick in between it. Let's go this way. Whew. So yeah, clothing. I got a whole playlist on clothing, like what to wear. I've also talked about sweating and stuff, and getting rained on, and that's just kind of the deal. So if you don't have showers where you work, in other words, you don't have a gym, or you can't get a gym membership with a nearby gym close to your work, with lockers and everything, well, I would recommend always bring a spare set of clothes, because you're gonna get sweaty and or rained on, depending on where you live. Some places are in drought season, some places out west in the United States, they just don't get any rain. So I guess that's not an issue, but always bring spare clothes, because you will sweat. Whew. If the weather's really nice like today, and you go at a slower pace, like, let's slow it down here a little. Don't need to be going so fast. If you go at a slower pace, your body may be able to adjust and won't sweat as fast. But depending if you're in the sun or if you're getting any wind, you're gonna end up sweating at least a little bit, so bring some deodorant. So yeah, what do I suggest bringing with you? Well, like my previous video about you know, packing, I did a video about backpack, what to bring with you. You know, bring some spare clothes, bring a towel, bring some, you know, toiletries, some soap, you know, so you can kind of rinse off a little bit in the restroom. I mean, that's pretty much, I mean, that's what you're gonna have to do if you don't have a shower. I don't have a shower where I work. I've spoken with the owner of the building, and he seemed receptive to building like a shower unit. So I mean, if you have a good relationship with the building owner, you might be able to swing something like that. But generally you're going to be talking to the facilities manager of a large building, and they may have some options for you. I'm going to go this way to the right, up the hill. Let's go to the left. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Going a different way, of course, to work today. Usually I go south. Is this one way? What's the deal? Doesn't seem to be one way. Usually I go south, but I'm heading north today. And I cut through the little downtown metropolis up here, Clayton, Missouri. Man, it feels like I'm going one way, but I'm not, because the signs are still pointing this way. Can I get out of here? It looks like I can make a left here. Let's go left on Shirley. Surely you're mistaken. Surely you're mistaken. Okay, I'm gonna cut up this road here straight across. So I wait for some traffic. Some traffic. There's a lot of traffic, and everybody always seems to like going down one lane. So they're like one behind the other. If they were side by side, what do you call that? Side by side, not tandem. That'd be behind one another. It wouldn't be so bad. I mean, I guess I could make a left up there, but I want to go up this way. I can cut into the downtown area pretty easily this way. It's just a really steep hill here, and this guy's going like 5 miles per hour. What is he up to? Oh man, making the bicyclist work. This is where the sweat comes on. Oh man, dude. Thanks for stopping on the hill. Woo-wee. All in good fun. All in good fun. So getting started, just like I'm trying to pretend like I'm a new bike commuter. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what to do. There's a car behind me. I'm gonna get over and let him pass. Actually, I'm gonna go down this sidewalk here. Whew. There we go. Always a little nervous about this spot because it's a sidewalk. It's got no railing on the one side, and wait for this dude and the next dude and the next dude. All right, nobody around. Let's go up here. Why is that guy parked in the turning lane? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. My bar tape's coming off on my left handlebar here. Oh wait, I wanted to go, let's go this way. Just kind of spin it around everywhere. We can skip the stoplight if we go through the alleyway. Oh man, why is my bar tape coming off? Hang on, I'm gonna stop for a second. Of course, knowing how to work on your own bike is not vital, but it's very useful if you have any issues. Like, actually, we gotta go to the right here. That way's one way. Boom. Okay, there we go. Let's go this way. Go through the ATM. Let's go through the ATM. All right, well, that was a way to skip the light, but not exactly 100% perfectly safe. Okie dokie. Alrighty, let's make a right here. Beep beep. Dooba-doo. Dooba-dooba-doo. There's bicyclists. Seeing a couple bikes around. Let's make a... Oh, can I go left here? I don't know. Off into the sidewalk. I'm gonna probably run across some people here. Nice and easy. Shoom. 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 Alrighty then. So for a bicycle, what would I suggest? I would suggest like a single speed bike. It's less likely to have issues that you need fixing. Oh wow, there's a big crane over there. Check that out. Big red crane. Big red crane. Okay, let's cross. Okay. Let's make a right here. So when I first started getting going bicycle commuting, figuring out the route was probably one of the hardest issues. In terms of the rules of the road, you know, I wouldn't say the safest thing, but generally the most logical thing is to just do what the cars do. And I don't mean by, you know, breaking the traffic laws, because that's what cars do. But, all right, let's go this way. But, you know, ride in the center or center right of the lane if you drive on the right side of the road. Wow, they're doing work over there too. And what's going on with that street light? It's got like a chip, like something like King Kong took a bite out of it. Oh my, that's funny. Woo! We're gonna head to the park to the left here. Let's go to left. Show him there's not a bicyclist. Ba-ba-boom, ba-boom. Wave to the bicyclist. Let's see. So yeah, sorry about that. Just kind of dazing out here. Kind of meditating. So, getting started bike commuting. You're gonna need a bike. Where are you gonna get a bike? Where are you gonna get an affordable bike? It says do not enter the cache. Do not enter. Guess I gotta go up this way. Yeah, so where are you gonna get a bike from? Well, you can try Craigslist. I've bought bikes off of Craigslist before. Let's make a left. Guess we'll head through here. Trying to get south. I bought actually my mountain bike from years past off Craigslist. I also bought a like a vintage older bicycle, I think for like 115 bucks. So that may seem like a lot of money for a used bike, but it was a nice Raleigh bicycle, steel frame bicycle, good old fashioned bike, pretty reliable. It had the, can't remember if it had down tube. Let's go this way. Can't remember if it had down tube shifters or if it had like the stem mounted shifters, but it was vintage. It was old, maybe probably 1980s. I don't know about 70s. Pretty old bike. Heavy bicycle, probably twice as heavy as my bike I'm riding right now. It's just kind of the benefit of getting a newer bike is it's not going to weigh as much. So it'll feel more sprightly if you have a lighter weight bike. Doesn't necessarily make riding a bike any easier. You can go faster, but the old saying is that it never gets easier, you just get faster. And there's some truth to that. It does get easier though. I mean, the more you ride a bike, the more comfortable you'll feel. You got to get that fit just right. A lot of getting started and riding a bike, commuting to work and stuff, is just feeling and being comfortable, you know. So getting the bike fit right is really important. I'm gonna cut under the highway here. Let's go to the left. Boom, ka-cha-cha boom. Oh boy, okay, so we're gonna get on the sidewalk, I guess, again, because that's how I cut through this one neighborhood. I'm gonna try to get to Brentwood and then head over to Maplewood. That's where I work. Hopefully we don't encounter anybody. Very easy though. If we do encounter someone, we can just get off the bike and walk it. It's kind of a unwritten rules, bicycle etiquette sort of stuff. If you're passing someone, give them a call out on your left, on your right. Of course, if you say left or right and you're coming at them, you know, and they're both going the same direction, they may move to their left or their right because they hear left, right, you know. So generally it's just good to make some noise so they know there's someone coming up from behind them. So if you have like a little speaker and you're playing some music or something, they'll know something's coming up on them. Of course, don't go too fast on multi-use paths. Yeah, good, we didn't encounter anybody. Let's make a right. We're extending our bike commute, like I said, so we're gonna be nice and thorough with this video as best I can, at least. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comment section below, or leave tips for other people. You know, what was your biggest mistake and what was your best decision? You know, what was like a game changer? I would say, you know, for sure, let's make a left. I think that's a dead end. I'm gonna go check. I don't even really know. I haven't been down all the way down the street before. I think it's a dead end though. Let's see. Take a look. Take a look. Oh, I see houses across the way. I don't know if we can cut through down here though. Pshoom. Dang, these are pretty. I think these are single family homes. They're pretty big houses. Okay, so, oof. I smell something. It smells like a skunk though. Ooh, nasty. Smells like skunky down there. Skunky, skunky. So yeah, big game changer, fenders or mud guards. I mean, come on, guys and gals. If you live in a wet climate, big difference. Also, I would say bicycle lights, really important. Getting some nice, bright bicycle lights can be a game changer versus some cheapo, you know, dollar store bicycle lights that are maybe with 25 lumens. I mean, hey, you know, that wasn't so bad, you know, many years ago, but nowadays with LED lights, dude, you can go with 200 lumens, 400 lumens. I would probably aim for at least 400 lumens for a front light. For a rear light, you could probably go lower, maybe 50 lumens or 100 lumens. But the brightest light you can get possible, I go with that. And I've talked about this also in a previous video. For your lights, would you do a flashing pulse or some sort of a pattern light, or would you do like a steady light? I prefer steady because it doesn't like make me all dizzy and stuff, at least for the front light. The pulsating or the flashing light, especially for the rear, is good to be seen. Of course, if visibility is low, it's really foggy or something, you may want to go with a steady as well as a flashing light, because it's going to show up more. It'll be able for people behind you to judge their distance from you better if it's not flashing. At least that's the argument. So I'm kind of an advocate for both. Okay, this guy just parked there. Let's go around him. Let's go around him. Okay, so that was nice and easy. Whoa, yeah. It was like a little slight downhill, and this road is like crazy smooth. So now we're gonna pop back out into the bigger road here and do some hill climbing and head to the right. Let's see, so stop here on red. I forget what that means. That means stop like a stop sign or wait for the red light. I think it means just stop for the stoplight. Ah, dang. All right, red light. I'm gonna do a loop-de-loop because I don't want to stop. I'm gonna loop around here. I think this business on my right is out of business. It used to be a place where you could buy some pretty nice used clothes from that rich people donate. So I like going there, like a thrift shop. You can sometimes find some pretty good stuff that may have only been worn once or twice. But I think it's out of business now, I don't know. Okay. So let's go back out. Oh yeah, there goes that, there goes that minivan taxi cab. Okay, so now hopefully we got it timed right and we can just speed up the hill here. All right, let's go for it. Hopefully the light doesn't go red on us again. Woo-wee. Alrighty. So we're heading into Ladue, Missouri. Temporarily, we're gonna then head south toward Richmond Heights and Brentwood Boulevard. Woo-wee. Yeah, my ankle aches a little bit because I've been doing a lot of running lately and it's been a lot of stress. I think I need some new shoes. If you wear the wrong running shoes, it can be pretty bad on your joints. They mess up your running form. Running form. Running form. What's to do with this guy? Is he stopping? Oh, he's turning. So I gotta get over. So let's wait for one more dude. Oh man. Okay, well, that's fine. We'll U-turn up here. Shroom. Actually, I don't know. I mean, I might be able to go a block up here and make a left. I'm trying to remember. I think there's, whatchamacallit, oh, what's the name of the street? McKnight. Yeah, I think I can take McKnight up here. Make a left. So maybe we'll try that. So, as you can see, I'm kind of in the middle of the lane, kind of a little to the right. I don't want to be in the gutter down there to the right, because that's where all the glass and cigarette butts and everything else is. And if you buy yourself a nice bike, why would you ride your bike to that, you know? So don't do that. Don't mess up your bike. So I gotta get left here. Keep missing these lights. Whew. Oh man, what is this? They got construction going on. All right, well, I'm gonna U-turn it, I think. Well, I guess technically I shouldn't be doing that. So I guess we'll just wait for the light and we'll make a left. It's just like I was saying before though, I don't wanna take my bike through a construction zone. I guess we're gonna do that though. Oh man. Oh my gosh. This is why I pumped up my tires beforehand. There might be a residential road. Here we go. Is it really no outlet though? I don't know if it's really no outlet. Whew. I think it is no outlet though. Looks like it's oh man. Looks like it's just a freaking cul-de-sac. Well, actually, where does this go? Let's try going up here. Up, up. BikeBlogger's lost. No. This is a dead end. All right. I wonder if I could go jump up on the grass and go back out that way. I guess not. I guess not. Show. Let's go back out of here. Yeah, you never really can tell if a place is really no outlet or not. Let's drop down. Oh my gosh. What is up with this road? Looks like I can take the sidewalk. Let's do that. Oh man, so much smoother. I don't know why they're doing here. I guess maybe they built this sidewalk because it looks pretty new. I'm assuming it's a sidewalk. It's pretty wide, like could be used for bikes. Slow it down. Nice and easy, okay. Woo-wee. Oh, actually, you know what? I think one of these streets to the left will cut through back to that other street, McCutcheon or whatever it was. So maybe I make a left up here, because it says no outlet, but I'm pretty sure it's like just a little private community. I think I could cut through here. Let's see where this takes us. There might be a gate at the other end, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Oh man. I also don't know if this is one way or not. Everyone's parked the other direction, but yeah, I don't know. Outdoor landscaping. Yeah, okay, so there is an exit down here, but there's a gate. Can BikeBlogger get around the gate? So this is why you figure out all your routes ahead of time, so you don't have to, like, backtrack. It looks like this fella doesn't necessarily have a gate on his blocking the exit there. Okay, hurry up, across the rich guy's yard. Don't want to get shot. Okay, look at that, we made it out. Strictly private, oops, sorry about that. Okay, so now we wait. Okay, we don't have to wait. Oh wow, look at this, we still actually have a little bit of hillage. Get ourselves a little speed to get up this next hill here. Whew. So yeah, when it comes to bicycles, I do prefer single speed. Even though I have hills like this one to climb, it does slow me down, but I just get out of the saddle, and that's my speed too. Climb out of the saddle. And it works pretty well, especially if your commute is, I don't know, just a few miles. It may be more pleasant to ride a multi-speed bike though. To each his own. Whew. All right, crossing the freeway. Yeah, years ago when I went this way, kind of coming at it from the other direction, all this was field. It was just like empty. And there's another similar spot in my bicycle commute near my workplace that also was just like a field, and then they built it up like this with a bunch of condos. I think that was kind of shortly after the recession of the 2000s, early 2000s. There's a lot of construction work going on, and then it kind of all got halted, and then it kind of all cranked back up again. Let's make a left. Whew. Up the hill. I think I'm gonna make actually, you know what? Let's just keep going straight. I always make a right on this road. Let's just go further up the road. Because actually, I do need to go this way. This is technically east, I think. So I'm heading east right now. Woo-wee. See, so I can ride, if you're a little worried about it, you don't have to take the lane. You can ride a little to the right like I am and be technically in like a shoulder area. But as long as you're not on the very edge of the road, you should be generally fine from running over debris and popping your tire. But I really wouldn't recommend it so much on a road bike because they're more delicate with the higher air pressures. Let's go straight. I also wouldn't recommend it if the lane's like really narrow. I mean, I guess a rule of thumb is it's good to keep at least a few feet from the edge of the road to your bicycle tire. So like where I am now. So it gives people a little more room to get around you if they really must get around you, because you're not as fast as a car generally, especially if the cars aren't following the speed limit. So I'm gonna wait for this guy. I'm gonna wave him on, and And actually, I'm gonna go around the back of these businesses. The only problem with going behind businesses, because you see me in a lot of my videos cutting through parking lots and going behind businesses. Generally it's quieter, but generally there's also more blind spots, and there's some big trucks that will come behind these businesses, and the wall could go crumbling down on next to me. That wall is extremely steep. Look at that wall. Dang. Yeah, that wall has got to be 20 feet tall, 25 feet tall, maybe 30. I don't know if it's 30 feet tall. But see, like straight ahead here, there's a truck. Car couldn't get past them. I could get past them. But you know, they also have big blind spots. So it's sort of a risk of cutting around things like that. Oh my gosh, there actually isn't even a, there actually wasn't a cabin or whatever. The engine wasn't attached to that trailer. The trailer was just parked there. Kind of funny. Now this truck, they have the doors open in the back, which means they're probably not going to be moving until they close those doors. And I always got to watch out for the blind spots though.